desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy 8-Bit. You know what we're here to do. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we?
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the binoculars out in time.
Look, well, let's not stand on ceremony, mate. Let's start the show.
Okay. Let's crank the game up right quick. We'll get back to this here in a little bit. Hey, I wasn't expecting this. All right, looks like we logged in right at the right time. So we got the summer sneak peek. Okay, well let's chill out with the music and go check this thing out. Hey, hang on one second. Let's well, hold on. I'll let the music play while I get this set up proper. Yeah, that's actually live. Let me go to YouTube right quick. So I can go to the official forum page so we can see this thing in all of its glory. Okay, hold up. I'll put this thing in 4K. We want to blow this thing up like that right there. And want to turn the audio down because that shit is loud. Want to make sure that the audio is piped. Let's turn off the music. And we should be good to go. Got it kind of low at first, so I'll bring it up. I'm just trying not to bust anybody's eardrums, including my own. Oh, wow, that's loud. It's not coming through there, it's coming through on my mic. So lower this. That'll help. Okay. Okay. That's why I was coming through on y'all's end. Okay. Okay, so Groot and Emma, which I pretty much figured that. Okay. Let me see if I can pipe the audio a different way. And it's really uneven, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know why y'all can't hear it from there. Well, the only way y'all can hear it is if I let it through, but we'll try it. Okay. I'll just pipe everything through the mic then. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so I've been over here screwing with the audio, so I haven't had a chance to really check it. Okay, Emma laid out on the thing, making Groot a drink. Groot chilling on the rubber ducky in the ocean, chilling, getting some water and some fruit. Okay, so yeah. So also, this means that they're probably both gonna get a tier 4. I don't see anything in the sneak peek. Oh, I do see the duck in the clouds though. That was pretty dope. Okay, yeah, there's a lot to dig into. Yeah, you got the duck in the clouds back there. But yeah, there's a lot to get into here actually. You got the ship back here. I don't know, nothing in the grass or in the ocean really. Let's get our music back rolling. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I'm really not seeing much. Let's see here. Matter of fact, let's can't get it there. Tab. Yeah, not really seeing nothing here in the ways of a tier 4 blue or anything like that. Just the rubber ducky. Nothing really in the clouds though. Nothing on the duck itself really, doesn't seem like. But they're always, well not always, but you know, if it's the A team then, and it's not the worst sneak peek that I've ever seen. Some of the graphics in the background and stuff could be better, but you're talking a 10-year-old game. I mean, what do you expect? So you got the X-Men logo for Emma. So she's probably going to continue to be that hero role, but nothing really showing one way or the other. Who the tier 4 is. So I'm leaning to it may be both of them. I mean, nothing on the pole in the background right there. That was kind of the first place that I looked. Nothing on the bar here. I'll let it play one more time. See if anything sticks out. But we got them super sleuths out there that I know are gonna be on it. So if it is something there, somebody will find it. Now, interestingly enough, hold on, I just noticed it. Yeah, right there at the very beginning of this clip. Off to the side here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 bars, and they're kind of in the shape of a T. So maybe that's the tier 4. But they never really go that subtle. Not anymore. And the background is really low res, so there is that. Emma's got 4 fingers showing. And Groot has 4 toes. I mean, you know, that's a stretch, right? So yeah, dope that they dropped the sneak peek and that we know that the mid-month is which is interesting because they're dropping this sneak peek, but then so it's Shalabal and the and the seasonals. So I'm kind of confused in that regard. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the game, man. Like I said, was not expecting that tonight. So actually dope. Let's go ahead and pick up the dispatch and then go do some GBR, and that should be it for being able to tier 4 Knull. And we gotta burn the boost points anyway. Yeah, we gotta hit them with something different this go round. Matter of fact, if any of the posse is on, they can come on. DJ, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, bro. You just missed the sneak peek. We got we got the Emma and Groot sneak peek. We got tier 4 Knull coming. So starting out with a bang. Let's get some randos in here so we can keep it going. See if I can change the music right quick. There we go. All right, let's roll. Close this. Okay. But yeah, I'm confused about that. They dropped the sneak peek for hey Kawasaki, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Let me try not to get clapped. Okay. Bro, can you check my IG? Yeah, I got you. Kawhi Reborn. Yeah, we can do that for the before we do the tier 4. I got a few more souls to get, so let's go do that. Since you're here, so what kind of info are you looking for? Who to build? What game modes do you like to play? That'll kind of help me out a little bit. Let's see. Hold on, take care of that right quick. That'll get on my nerves. All right, let's take a look right quick. Okay, cards are straight. Looks like, with the exception of this Loki number 2, I would probably switch that one out for something else. You really shouldn't have crafted it. Maybe go with something like the Ghost Rider card in that slot. I think that would serve you well. Or if you want to go more of a hybrid, if you can get your hands on that Marvel Zombies, that would serve you well also. You rock a 19% Pierce. The energy and physical proc, that's interesting. Your cooldown duration is low, so you need to get that up. And you should be able to do that by re-rolling, I think it's this Guardians of the Galaxy Best Story Ever, and the Cable card. Got a pretty good roll on the Luna, actually. I think you can roll energy attack or something else down there. The White Fox card is actually rolled with the correct stats, with the exception of the lightning resist. The problem with it is the quality is bad, so you're gonna have to roll that up. It's the same with the Cable and the Guardians card, so I'd work on that. And then I'd work on getting this Loki card out of there and putting something else in its place. The reason why it's a bad card is because of the top stats. Yeah, it can roll all attack, and you actually have a good roll on this card. Max HP, crit damage. The thing is, ignore defense and cooldown eventually are gonna become diminishing return type of stats, and the 5% being in the bottom stat really isn't doing much for you. You'd get a lot better out of I mean, think about it. This is a quality 7 card. You're getting 5.1% the bottom stat, whereas this one you're getting 8.5%. That can roll up to 11%. You know, it's more than double. So why tie that up in this? And with the ignore defense, it's going to be the same way. You're probably close to, okay, it's pretty good actually. You want to be around 28 to 30%. on the ignore defense and on the cooldown duration. If you're a little over, it's not so bad, but you don't want to go where you're wasting stat, right? Because those stats cap easily. So you really want to put a majority of your stats in the HP, physical attack, energy attack, all attack, that sort of thing. So that would be my only advice there. Swords are looking good. Looks like you got at least a 4-star on every one with a couple of 5 stars in there. The blue one I think is 3-star. So yeah, that's a work in progress with cards and swords, so that's understandable. Got a couple of tier 4s here. Looks like you got 9. Get his newest uniform, you won't regret it. Same thing with Venom, honestly. His newer uniform, while it may not look as aesthetically pleasing, performance-wise, it blows this uniform out of the water. You get a V-pad skill on your highest damaging skill, and not only that, his survivability, like, is bonkers. And the only thing you would have to change would be the uniform. You could keep the rage on him. Okay, Strange looks pretty well equipped. The egg on Surfer probably is suboptimal. But if it's the best you got, it's the best you got. Authority would probably serve him better. And don't do this. I understand it's a 3-star artifact if you can override or whatever. But this, even if you have Captain America's artifact on him already, and you don't. Oh, wait a minute, that ain't Cap. Yeah, you do. Then I also saw this with White Fox. Don't do that. The artifact, you see how it's grayed out here, but it's not for Cap. That means that that portion of the stat actually activates, and it will only do so for the assigned character. So you never ever want to put an artifact on a character, such as, you know, White Fox with or Cyclops with a White Fox artifact. Additionally, oh God, you have a 6-star. Oh, yeah. Okay, so definitely pull this off of Wong. Spin the crystals. Save it for if you plan on unlocking, because I know she's 6,600 crystals, but if you plan on unlocking Psylocke, and keep in mind, this is a 6,600 crystal character that's also paywall uniform. So she has a summer uniform. So I mean, you're talking about $20 hard cash plus 6,600 crystals with a little bit of a rebate or whatever. Like I said, if you plan on unlocking her, fine. If not, I would still spend the crystals to pull this off of him, and I would use it to re-roll someone else's 6-star artifact if you and you do. And yep, and it has the wrong instinct, so you could use it to re-roll this guy's artifact if you never plan on getting Psylocke. So that's kind of the way that would work. At the very least, and I don't know how advisable this is, but it would serve you better breaking it down for the Celestial Essence and going farming for a new artifact for a character that you do have, right? I understand that's way more RNG based, but the fact of the matter is, when you do that with artifacts, they do nothing for you. Like, absolutely nothing. So you got Warpath's artifact on Falcon here. So got quite a few of those. Just try not to do it. I wouldn't overwrite the 4 stars or better. I would pull them. I know it's gonna be like pulling teeth. The 3 stars, I would say just overwrite them. Now that is 75 Celestial Essence per. So what's the cost of pulling a 3-star artifact? What's the cost of pulling a 3-star named artifact? 500 crystals. Jeez. What's the cost of pulling a 6-star? 4s or 600. Definitely wait for the discount. $700. So 6-star artifact must be. Let's see. Who do I have a 6-star with? Yeah. Either, oh, okay, there he is, Shang-Chi. Either him or Crescent. 800 crystals off discount. So it's gonna be like 400 and some crystals per. Oh my God. I would only pull like 6-star and 5-star artifacts, honestly. And you might just have to eat it on some of those other ones. I would also limit it to characters that I have. You don't have to do it all at once, and maybe stretch it out. But that would be my advice, to clean up a little bit of these. I would definitely start with my tier 4s and get them right. This one I would just eat and overwrite when you get the correct artifact. Yeah, because she's not that good, so really not that big of a deal. Artifact is okay. Shang-Chi's artifact, 3-star. You can probably eat that one because you get a lot of those from Dimension Rifts, I think, anyway. White Fox artifact. I'm not sure if you get this one from Dimension Rifts or not, but really not that. I mean, the artifact is decent. It does give her a heal, but she's not that good as a DPS in that sense where she'd need one. So from that perspective, you can overwrite that one. This is the one that concerns me, because you're talking about a really decent artifact actually for a because this allows her to crit over the cap. But you're talking about a really decent artifact for a really good character with a max build. Expensive, but you know, you're gonna have to weigh that for yourself. You got Knull with a Greed at level 80. You got Sentry with Hailstorm's artifact, and that's a 4-star. And then even these, I wouldn't equip them. What you do with these guys is is you come in here and you dismantle them. Okay. Okay, you break them down. They break down into this celestial essence. Now for that, I only got 75. But a 4-star artifact is 250 celestial essence. Of course, you don't want to do that with 4 stars. 3 stars are 75 by themselves. I think the 2 stars are like 10, and then the 1 stars are like 5. So it adds up. Right now, I'm sitting on 3,000 celestial essence. I come in here, I get a 10 pull for 250, and I have a chance at getting a random at any level 1 through 6 star artifact for any character, and that's what you're looking for. Okay, all of those artifacts are in there. Those are the ones that are on chance up right now, but you can get any of these. So that's what you want to do with your artifacts. Okay, that's how you farm. You go to dimension rifts, run them for 30 minutes, burn all your energy there. Once you know, done your GBRs and all of that stuff, and go trade in that essence, let it stack up, and then come in here and pull for 10,000, 20,000 essence, and soon you will have artifacts like this sitting in your inventory that you can equip that are rerolls. Because I already have a 5-star Mantis, right? I have to check Ultron and see if he's got a 5-star artifact. I don't think that he does. I already have a 4-star Gene. I have to check on Kang, right? I already have a 4-star equip. So these are going to be rerolls for other characters who I need to get the correct instinct for. So I lock them down and they'll sit until I decide to do some re-rolling. But just don't, don't throw them away like that. But those would be the main kind of key points as far as who you're going to tier for next. It looks like you're working on Knull and Sentry, so I will go ahead and get both of them out of the way. It's going to take you a substantial amount of time to do so. But the good thing is, after that, everything's wide open. So go ahead and finish what you got and rock that out. Save your crystals so you can get this guy seasonal when Christmas rolls around. You definitely won't regret that. Maybe if you want to tier for her in between Knull and Sentry, I would not be mad at that move either. But a lot of these, the reason why I say get both of them out of the way is because they're prohibitively expensive. Knull and Sentry takes a long time to tier for either one of these guys. But once you get them out of the way, your ability, but you'll see the amount of time that's going to take you to tier 4 the next character isn't going to be so bad. I don't know. It's something about it. Those tier 2, tier 3 natives is just the cost. You know what I mean? So I'd say get them out of the way sooner rather than later. It might take you a few months, but yeah. And then make those moves to get your cards situated. Let's go back into GBR. We need 108. We got like 80 something the first run, so still looking. Oh, he definitely needs a carry. What did I bring? Jane? Oh, we good. That has Venom, Thor, Carnage. Let's pop off one time. Show them what we talking about. Oh boy, handling too. Okay. That's the other Gene. Taking the easy way out, huh? Got you in the end, baby. Let's go. Okay, 31. Need a few more. Okay, name more. Ooh, oh. Let's see if I can get the ups on a storm with Psylocke. Elbow room. A little bit of ups. I think he has to switch. Does. Almost messed that rotation up. You popping off. Wait for it. guess he's just upset at me. All right. That it? No, a little bit more. There we go. That should be enough. And it is. So currently, my guy Knull has 91. He'll be getting 101 physical attack. Energy is going up by roughly 9,000, closer to 8 actually. Let's see, 5,000 physical defense. Oh no, 4,000 physical defense. And a little over 4,000 energy. That is almost 5,000. 4,500, yeah. And then HP is going from 114 to 133. And the instinct is going from 1,000 to 35, almost 1,100 to 3,580. So a 2,500 bump exactly on the dot. My guy Knull about to handle that business. Go ahead and do this, man. Long time coming. Yes, sir. Y'all got problems. Take him off the list now. Get this man a striker. Damn it. He uses damage accumulation. It's actually dope. Be nice if he used his reflect skill. That would actually be pretty nasty. Really? Already in use for Venom. Venom doesn't need Carnage. Venom can get yeah, for now, Doc don't. That works. Oh, Okay, we are freed up actually. So I guess the number one question now is who's next? Now, number one question is who's next? Let's go. Let's go see what my guy got. Now, he is finally on the level. Ain't having to push from behind. Baby. Ooh, the defense is just standing tall for some reason. Heal up, sir. Yeah, do that for me. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to help him out. He was holding his own a lot more on autoplay though. I will give him that. That's a wrap. Yeah, he was holding his own for real, for real. Just that Surfer was being pesky and annoying. Oh man, it's a different kind of problem. Hold on. Let's do, what is this? Hold on, let's do something. There we go. See if we can give them a whole nother problem. Oh wow, he's actually getting handled a little bit. I think it might have been better the other way around. Now Sentry ain't getting Colossus support, so that's kind of the trade-off. Hold on. Let's attack this a different way. I'm looking at this wrong. Oh my God, Surfer in there. You're supposed to be dealing. No. Now you're supposed to be dealing. Let's hit them with the Symbiote's team. See what they talking about. Parker ain't cracking no defenses. Not even with the symbiotes team. What the hell is Knull doing? He on some different shit. Boom. Help this man out. Okay, tank that. Okay, put some respect on his name then, damn it. Give that man respect. Give him his flowers, baby. Earned them. And the whole life of flowers. Okay. And get him? He came close. Ooh, already got zeroed? He hadn't? Yeah, I might have to switch it up. Gotta deal with this dude. Okay, that's a good run through. I got Knull handling his business though. Hey, he handling his business with a little help. Alright. No support straight up. Gotta run through all three. Oh, that's a good team for it too. Oh, the reflect kicked in. Love it. Get him off. Dangerous little honey badger there. Come here. Wow. Colossal support it is. I feel like this is where I had the most success. Even against the Agent Venom support teams. Yeah. Right on back on him. When did I get zeroed? Oh, easy one. Wow, got zeroed immediately. Wait a minute, didn't I just... Alright. That man know you ain't come to play with him. Tried to buy Colossus 30 seconds. That was cute. That was cute. Goodness. Oh, I do not know what he had on that damn dude. I don't know. Maybe I pull it and put a greed on him. I do have one to give him. I do need to re-roll it. That thing can roll up to 150. And I kind of want that, so... $35, what I'm looking for. Which means I have an extra conquest too. So 3150. I mean, that's close. Damn, with an update around the corner too. A seasonal one at that. I don't want to spend the... I do have this thing, but I don't want to use it yet. And it's just $10, so not even $10. But I can't think of any other characters, CTPs, that I want to move around like that. He already has a conquest. He has a conquest. They'll try giving it to this guy. Maybe we do something with it with Carnage, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we put the Brilli on him. Cause that Joker is just sitting over there. Maybe we can get some use out of Black Widow if we put the Brilliant Authority on her, perhaps. Like, I don't know. I don't know. There are a lot of considerations. So, yeah, we'll keep going with the conquest for now. Dropping 800 crystals for this guy is crazy. but I think he may need that proc just to get through and kill. Let's go ahead and run the 5. Get those out the way. Because I definitely want to see how he holds up. Not prone to any debuffs because of the league that we're in right now, so all 3 of them are out there. He's holding up the longest actually. When he bounced back, and he's the solo dolo. Gonna get the clear. Couldn't get it in the end. Sentry was just too much, and that's what I'm talking about. He couldn't cut through. He may need the greed to cut through. This guy's rocking a greed. I mean, conquest. Oh. Okay. Pretty easy. I need to do that a lot more, see what they're rocking. Okay, he's rocking a greed. That's a regular greed, not a mighty. Same thing on his Knull, so this should be pretty easy. Oh, I lost? That's wild. Rocking regular CTPs. And I'm not in Vibranium. There we go. Good old pecking order. Hey Tachi, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, bro. Get caught up on the chat. Why does Emma Summer Seasonal look like Storm's swimsuit? Yeah, I noticed that. They look real similar. I'm gonna run a couple more. Yeah. Let's see, but I guess because of the hat. Look, it's better than Hellfire Gala. I will say that. That hat for that uniform, man. Say, I am telling you. Some real rough stuff. Real rough stuff. So looks like Emma's coming back to the meta. That could be interesting. If they do her justice. She's going to tier 4, but I mean, honestly, they have been dropping the ball lately. She does have the reflect, but I mean, Silver Surfer has reflect. You know what I mean? And it's not enough to get it done against the high-end characters. So maybe she finds a place in timeline survival. Maybe alongside a Wolverine or something like that. She doesn't have a revive or anything like that in her kit, or the undead passive. So, you know, how they're gonna get around that is gonna be interesting. Because honestly, that's what holds up so many characters in PvP nowadays is if you don't have a revive, if you don't have the undead passive, and you know, super guard break, some kind of super guard break immunity, whether it be in kit or passive, and then iframe ignore. Like those are the prerequisites to the barrier for PvP. So missing any one of them, while you could be a good PvP character, you know, you can't quite get over the hump anymore. Spidey was one of the last holdouts of that. And even being able to outclass characters like Adam Warlock, you know. But those days are long gone, baby. Okay, so we do got okay, we ran out of gold. Option. There. We got a little more ways to go. Storm rocking all that Pierce. Really looking nice. 21%, so explains why she hit so hard on my account. I probably should also take a look at leveling up that Symbiotes Team Up collection, especially now. I mean, Surfer tier 4, you know, Venom tier 4, and now Knull. Also Carnage. So this is when I'm gonna be looking to really get in here and start wheeling away at some of these tokens. Not welding like that, but you know, hammering away. Let's say. I didn't even notice the little shop button. Oh, wow. No, thank you. Okay, so few more timelines to get out of the way. Don't do it like this. It is the longest second I've ever seen. All right, got the heavy lifting out of the way. Spidey doing his thing. Wow. Hold on. There we go. Get on your ass right quick, sir. Oh, that was nice. Yep. Caught up in that reflect. Okay. I do not get your artifact triggered, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Carnage coming out with that. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of broken. If I can take him out without using the awaken skill, try to pop that thing before I get clapped. Oh, got clapped by his. Cute. Oh, come on, come on. Couldn't get off. Sucks. Oh, wow. Wow. That was broken. That is what it is. $17 and $13. Wow. Closer to 50%. Okay, let's go ahead and run ABX. We will come back and do some Team Battle Arena. But we're gonna run these other game modes first. Probably some riffs. And we can close it out with TBA. But yeah, a lot of my resources, a lot of my gold. Got that tier 4 no monkey off my back and sentry. Goodness. Free. I can I can do some things now. That is the main thing, man. So, since the Fantastic Four were fantastic flop, maybe I don't know. I still kind of want to tier 4 them. So I'll give that some thought. Maybe I'll work one in here and there in between. God, I just so wanted Sue Storm to be good, and she's not. So that's the thing. No, this is not the right team. No, it's combat, so oh, yeah, sleeper. All right. third skill. Reset it. The spikes. Cancel fifth early. A million. I'd have popped a tier 3. I probably could have pushed it to 12.5. So not quite 13 million yet, but we're getting close. That was a damn good run. Hell no. Mm. Mm. Wow. I don't understand how you got any of that off. Okay. Damn. So close. Probably would have had 8 million. Okay, I do believe I owe my boy Bubba a riff. You still in the room, Bub? If so, I'm good to go on opening a rift. I do, but yep. I'll wait to see if see you respond in the chat. And she caught me yesterday on the Mythic joint. Pick up that 2 million. And pick up all of this other stuff, Phoenix feathers, all that jazz. Okay. Got all artifacts. Another good spot to farm, actually. If you had the that epic quest for Eternals. Of course, I wouldn't recommend getting it now, because the ROI just really isn't there. I just take advantage of it because I have it. Okay. Try doing them one at a time. See if I get lucky. It might be how I have to start doing them, because I am absolutely baffled as to why I cannot get the Spider-Man emblem. Yeah. That helps your CTP or rage. Okay, I'll work on that one. And that dodge rate, crit rate shit. So yeah. Suppose we get our world boss runs out of the day, out of the way, for the day. One night, yep, we're not tier 4 in him, so might have to pay for that with Crystal. Oh, wrong guy. Oh, the track and run him down then, Venom. Ran over there and got that man. Oh, because he ran away from the damage. I'm gonna meet you down here with this one. Hold on. Dude. Just gonna take out regardless. Right? Hmm? Right. Just in time. Still took a skinning. Go back up. Buck 30 to do 16 bars. Comes the shits. I hate that knocked us down to a minute. $50 seconds, 9 bars. Running away again. Seconds. Oh yeah, you walked into that one, buddy. 17 seconds on the clock. Nice. Okay. And away from the damage. I got about 2/3 of it. Ooh. Out the way. Got my damn artifact up. Be careful now. Got clapped. Figured that was coming. Got 2 minutes to do 20 bars with Luna. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Dig that on that. Up, what did I get out of the way of the nonsense? Oh. Yeah, come on back over here. 50 seconds, 11 bars. Not far off what Ghost Rider was doing. He would stop running the hell away. Quite honestly, the fight would have been over with already. Yep, 1 second behind him. So it worked out. Right? Yep. Okay, so it's whatever that. Do I have to beat him to that thing or something? Oh wow, I got smacked. Is that what it is? A race to the orb or some shit? Oh, it is. Okay. Hmm. Is he it? Yeah. Got him. Right. Right, let's get him out of here. I got 2 more to go. Got him. See if Doc Strange hitting a little bit harder. Are you dizzy yet? Not making good time. Oh yeah. She's way more damage. Wonder if Strange works better with a competition. He's traditionally been a rage character. That might not be a bad first test. Yeah. About to clap her. 26 bars, less than 2 minutes. I'll be $1.30 when I'm done dealing with all of these damn shenanigans. Ooh. Yep. That's a wrap. I do not believe Thanos in this uniform can do this. Oh, he faked him out. Yeah, I've had enough. Let's see here. What else do I got in the pipe? Gene? Okay. And still got that Joker. Get that. And whoop your ass on the way to you getting it, and it ain't there. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I guess he called himself being upset. Is that yours? Oh, you're gonna try to just stun everybody up too? Okay. Oops. I get that. He beat me to it. You chump. Here we go. Always after that attack where he throws the axe, seems like. Oh, let me get that. We ain't gonna worry about that last clue. We'll just turn it down so we can get through it. Right? Hey, you get that. You try to cheat it. That's what we're doing now? Oh, changing it up. Okay. I'll let you play out. Oh. She held up already. Psylocke. I see you. Way to tank that last attack. Okay. See what other progress can be made. Maybe a little something on Storm's 5th gear. I will take it. Rank 451. I need some more lightning type Odins. Need like 3 more of these joints, and I have not been able to get my hands on them. If I do, she's definitely gonna be the recipient. And Yeah, all five are amplified, so yeah, not a lot I can do. Oh, that's an engraved Odin, but it's trash. Lock that thing down. That's what I got the other day. So cool that it's engraved. Sucks that it's trash. Wish it was an engraved lightning now. Okay, we could also take advantage of this because we do still have it. Those will be the tier 4s available to us. And we may be at a point where we may need to start thinking about building tier 4 supports like Fury and Cyclops and maybe even tier 4 Agent Venom. You know, Riri is another one. Storm would be bonkers. Tier 4 Riri. So yeah, but anyway, let me go ahead and check my inventory right quick, and then we'll get some riffs going. I never saw Bub say anything. Okay. Not really worried about y'all right now. Go. We need to do this as well. You got the perfect candidates already lined up. Clear 5 dispatch. Okay, let's do this first. Keep it pushing. But what do you guys think, man, about the sneak peek or sneak peeks with Shalabal and also the summertime joints? So I guess that pretty much means Shalabal is going to be tier 3 also. So let's see here. Open this up. So patch notes probably tomorrow night. This could be a much bigger patch than what we're thinking, what we would normally see for a mid-month also. So just because of the nature of how small the main update was, it was just 4 uniforms basically, none of which were very good. Or as good as they should have been, I should say. Let's see. Greetings, agents. This is Sam Fragment. 2 heroes are ready to beat the heat with the new cool summer looks this year. The Queen Beneath the Palms. Okay. Check out the new look and abilities of these 2 superheroes. So they're going to be superheroes. One is sporting stylish new suit, while the other is transformed into a palm tree. Haha. We'll provide more information through the patch details thing. So yeah. Pretty fucking nice. Let's see here. See if anybody's talking about it. I pretty much figured they were going to be the summer joints. I just figured they weren't going to drop them until August. So that was my only thing. I figured, you know, maybe August, maybe, you know, after the main update or so, we'll get the Shalabal thing, maybe another character, but I wasn't expecting this, so. Which also drives the question, what is gonna be the next main update then? I mean, they got room really to finish up the X-Men. That would be nice. Seeing as how they kind of had to cut everything short. If that's the plan, and they do something similar, or if not better than what they did with the last X-Men update, yeah. I would definitely be here for that. All parts of it. Like if they give us Morph as a new character and they do something with, say, Professor X or Nightcrawler, or take Rogue out of Seasonal Hell, or do something with Colossus, maybe give him a tier 4 and do something kind of neat with him to make him more than just a support in timeline and PvP and shit like that. I think that would actually be pretty damn live. They do something for Jubilee, give her a uniform in a tier 4, like make her bonkers for, you know, they can just do GBR and World Boss, make her that thing. You know what I mean? Similar to a Sharon Rogers, but, you know, maybe more fun to play. And I'd be here for that. Let's see here. Yes. Yes. See what folks talking about. Yeah, exactly. Double tier 4. Guess Emma will get solid upgrade with the seasonal. But how cool Groot looks. I hope he doesn't get the short end of the stick. Hey, bro, here, fucking here. Beast writes his Addy Groot. So yeah. So yeah, that might be what they call a uniform White Queen. Yeah, I hope they hook Groot up. Okay. Got that out the way. Three piece. Do that. Two tickets. Got a few more before we can drop down. Gotta hit all of this up before we can get that good old CTP chest. Hopefully we get a liberation out of there. That's what we're pulling for. I wouldn't be mad if I got a judgment, honestly. Or a rage. Honestly wouldn't be mad if I got another conquest, because I do believe I have one. The problem is, you know, I'm getting so many of them. It's like, well, who do I start putting these things on? So, not a bad problem to have. I'm just saying. We can't get into this just yet because we haven't opened the rift. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's run this joint right quick. We can chop it up on some on some of these sneak peeks, I guess. So let's do it like this. So, you know, the boy up here. So Shalabal, Silver Surfer, Root, and Emma. How many tier 4s? Cynic Alex writes, double tier 4. Commander writes, guessing Emma will get a solid upgrade with the seasonal. With how cool Groot looks, I hope he doesn't get the short end of the stick. Bingo. Emma got beast down here. Zaddy Groot. Absolutely nuts. Surepool writes, you're trying the brewing route. How far you have fallen, you should fight. Guess looks too similar to Storm summer uniform. See, that's just what you was saying. I think it was DJ wrote that. Yeah. So yeah, You're not the only one that kind of peeped that. I mean, the bodice is a little bit different. She doesn't have the pompadours on her shoulders. Still got the sleeves-ish. A little bit different design there, but really similar stuff. If we blow this up, I mean, you got the cutaway here, still the gold, kind of stretched it a little bit, added a little bit more to the hands, to the back of this thing, and then they kind of broke it up with Storm, whereas with Emma they took it up more, and then they dropped down the cowl a little bit differently. But really similar inspiration. The choker's a little bit different, but yeah. Of course, Storm gets the glasses, Emma gets the hat, so I don't know, pretty cool stuff. Yep. Marvel Rivals coded as okay. Cool, but F4 what? Oh, yeah. Just forgot about the Fantastic Four, right? Finally, my beloved Emma. So a lot of people feeling this. Summer is coming. Rude. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of feeling this early on. Small sample size, but yeah. Go to the sneak peek itself. If you go on the forum, a little bit different of a picture, because you have 9 loves. Was it 9? 13, 15, 17 versus 18. So it's pretty balanced. So people are kind of 50-50, seems like. Okay, but let's not do that. What the hell y'all got going on there? Form. Let me go. Y'all trying to get somebody jammed up. Y'all going a little bit too ham in the paint. These guys. Okay, now we can go back over there. Now that we blocked everything. In fact, let me do one more sweep. Yeah. Okay, I'm satisfied. These dudes, man. I'm just gonna hit it dead in the middle. Yeah, tier 4 Emma Frost. Literally just added a hat to Emma. Guess he's talking Storm. For Emma Uniform looks like the last one. Just only doesn't have a hat. The cape's a little bit different as well. I think, or maybe it's the same. I don't know. Looks like a lot of people are crying about the look. New Duck character coming. Tier 4 coming. Remove Emma's hat with the game model. It looks much better. Yeah, I mean, that would make her look like, you know, a throwback Emma. So I guess that's gonna be a lot of the complaints with the update is Emma's hat. I don't know how I feel about it. Like everybody, bro, is roasting the hat. So, man, this dude wrote a whole damn. Wait a minute. At least a second slot for custom gear. Okay, this guy keeps reposting this everywhere. Please release a second slot for custom gear because you kind of need to at this point. And then this guy can retire that post. Let's see. But I do agree. No. Groot skin looks, oh my God, that Groot skin. Yes, 1,000. Does he come with the hat? He has that. Does he come with the drink? Hey, that would be cool. Finally, Emma Frost. So, like I said, you got some 50-50 stuff going on with this here. Okay, so this is something else that I found that I thought was interesting. I want to bring to you guys' attention. This guy, American in Japan, writes on the Future Fight forum, why can't we have cumulative check-in rewards? Now, I know we do have the regular 28-day check-in and all of this stuff, but stay with me because this is kind of interesting. Like the title says, why can't we have cumulative check-in rewards in addition to our regular rewards, but broken up into 4 quarters? In theory, rewards would get progressively better as we reach the end of each event. Milestones would occur every 18 to 26 days, depending on how the calendar works. And days 100, 200, and 300. And the last day of the year would particularly rewarding check-in as shown in the mock-up below. So let's get into this mock-up. And I need to open up I don't need to do this right here. Let's say, what's a window? We'll do it like for now. Oh, okay, cool. So day 22 through 25 looks like a 6-star selector, tier 3 selector, some sword mats, some looks like tier 3 materials. He's got some pretty hefty rewards in here. Day 300, talking about a tier 4 selector. You know, day 228 over here, you have a CTP selector, you have a CTP chest over here. You have day 355, a premium card crafted chest. So, you know, you got an emblem chest. I don't know what this guy's obsession with Lunar Snow Bios is, but yeah. I mean, it's some pretty hefty rewards in here. You got a uniform ticket in here. Like, this dude didn't leave out anything. 5-star dimension chest for artifacts. Another premium card chest here. 1,000 Celestial Essence. The token chest for the shop. Like, this dude is just, wow. Like, really, really in there. And you're talking about from, you know, days 22 through 25. Oh no, this is September 22nd through the 25th. I guess you'd have to log in for all of these days in order to get the reward. So, yeah. I mean, that would definitely reward players for logging in. You're talking about, what is this? In 2 months, 200 crystals. And I'm also looking at that because these are like, what is this for? This is for a week. These two right here. If they did anything close to this, and I doubt it. You may see all of these rewards in here more spaced out throughout the year. Some of this stuff will probably be way beyond the pale, like the tier 4 selector here. But I give him credit. I mean, the event ends in 42 months. Like, hold on. Shit. Y'all can't see that. See. It's actually cropped off. Let me go back to the game right quick so I can get this flipped. See if we can do this another way. It's gonna be really low res though. I'll see if you guys can see it. Yeah, if you look right here, the event ends in 42 months. It's actually nuts. So but I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'd be down for an event like that. Honestly. See, I'd have to get into the yeah. There you go. Now you can see it. So yeah, it's freaking wild. Got a 40, 50 something month event. And you got special check-in event, monthly check-in event, quarterly check-in event. But you're talking about from day 288 to day 355, being able to pick up all these rewards. Bro, that is a haul. 2 rooms of the return. The mythic emblem chest aside, Odin's blessing and a card, fully crafted card, and a CTP selector and a chest. Not to mention, depending on where these things fall at, because depending on where you are on this scale, I mean, you could get some really juicy stuff. Now, I do like how he does have some of the rewards kind of spaced and spread it out a little bit, so as not to create too much overlap. Like, you got the premium cards on the opposite ends of the spectrum. But like I said, it depends on where you are. But that is actually nuts. That's a lot to wrap your head around, honestly. Um, I think maybe instead of the Luna bios, should have probably went with something like they'll probably do shit like throw a tier 2 mega rank up ticket in there. You know, maybe a potential enhancement ticket in there, a few more of those, maybe some mat chests. I think the rewards that they probably have the hardest time with would be the tier 4 thing, but you're talking about giving that away on day 300, so you know, you're talking about 300 consecutive days of logging in. I think they would probably replace that with something like a tier 4 ticket, maybe. And I would be cool with that. Honestly, if they replaced that with a tier 4 ticket, and then they gave me the tier 3 selector or the tier 3 mega rank up ticket, I'm golden with that. Honestly, they can keep them both, and or not both. They can keep that tier 3 ticket, and they can give me a what do you call that damn thing? How much time is left on this? Oh, 4 minutes. Storage space must have run out. $275, $657. Oh, energy ran out. That's what it was. There we go. Get about 2 or 3 more in. Oh, what in the world? And they're wasting time, Jackson. Looking at this infographic over here. But yeah. I say got some pretty mind-blowing rewards on here. I think the standouts are going to be the Rune of the Return, the CTP Selector, not so much the CTP Chest because we get one of those anyway every 45 days, so I think giving us another one on a 288th day sort of thing wouldn't be that big of a deal. Now that fully crafted premium card and the tier 4 selector, I think those are gonna be the ones that are like, huh? Not even so much the uniform ticket, even though that's kind of strong. I'm surprised he didn't throw the seasonal uniform ticket in here. That would be beyond nuts. So Like we got time for maybe one more. Just a little time there at the end. Oh, managed to get a Shang-Chi joint though. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to complete this one. Yeah. I got 3 of them joints. I got a 4-star one too. That's nice. So about 500. Got another optional as well. That was a pretty good haul. Hopefully I get a jug here as well. Okay, some X-Men, nice. Okay, some more X-Men. 3-star, 1-star. So a little more essence, probably about 100, maybe 2. With the pickup. 95, I'll take it. Okay. See, and shop. Okay. it like that. Oh, wow. You need to put an attack button in there. I want my get backs. Okay, we're gonna see about it. Put front load on it. You'll be able to take it out pretty easy. Oh, wow, an apocalypse holding like that? A tier 4 Knull versus a tier 3, a tier 4 sentry versus a tier 3 Knull. Okay, we're gonna have to get the ups right here. I don't know if Thanos can do it, but we're gonna see. Wow. It's already over. Damn. Lost early screwed me. Let's see if that works. We zeroed each other around the same time, so I should get some kind of action. Do. Okay, we were able to get them out of there before they was able to cause any real problems, but okay, cool. Cool, so even if we lose this one, dude here. Got way more HP. That's the wild thing. Let's see if we can pull this off with Wolverine. And yeah. And just went there and murdered. Okay. So we didn't get the bonus, but we did get ourselves some action. There's your center. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna load them up like that. So I figured you was doing some fuckery in that first position. And you were. Okay, so it's all tied up. After the bullshit, gotta watch this Adam. They are sneaky. Gotta be able to hit them with the gentleman sweep right here fairly easily. Ooh. Your whole roster is just full of nonsense. I'll trio you. Two out of the trio you. Okay. See what you're working with here. Can't really front load, can't really back load. But don't really have a lot of problematic supports. Bring this down to deal with that. And we will let my Knull Sentry take out metal teams. Let Sentry do that. And I don't know, maybe that'll work. Get a sneak on the first. Get a sneak on this Knull, we'll be alright. Enough time. Okay, we should clean up on the middle three. Ooh. Okay. Should also be a cakewalk, but never know about Adams. But that one was not very difficult. Okay. This is the trick. We gotta get this dub right here. That hell is lasting way longer than I'd like. But we did. So, gentleman sweep. Nice. Let's see here. We're gonna hit you with Thanos right there. And Surfer take itself. I'll take out that Wolverine. Yeah. Some reason I feel like that works. Yep. That's a wrap. Now, if my Thanos can pull this right here against this atom. Okay. That was the backup. So that's the good thing. Okay, Surfer did his thing. So now, Sentry gonna clean this up for us. I was hoping he wouldn't have to come out in this particular fight. Oh, wow, that's wild. That is absolutely nuts. Sentry lost to that. I'm dumbfounded. Okay. Okay. I play this careful. Now let's front load with him. See what we can pull off. He does have a straight up team hidden, at least. So, okay, I died. He got zeroed. We get the dub. Okay, I'll get it in reverse. Similar team to what I had. Very similar buffs and able to turn it. It's going to come down to Surfer and the auxiliary teams. Surfer gets the dub. That's encouraging. Only need one of the two win. Thanos do his thing right here. He does get the 0 and holds up tremendously. Nice. see here. We'll do this. We'll load up in the middle. Odds are he has some funky shit going down with the sentry in the first slot. Oh, nope. Okay. Yeah, that may be what I do, is just load up in the middle. Not looking for Knull to lose that fight. It's a problem. I don't understand why my Knull keeps getting clapped, especially with the conquest on. Maybe the greed is the way to go. I know it's a small sample size, but he's taken way more L's than I would have liked him to. I'm not even gonna worry about reordering shit. I'm gonna run it, see what happens. He's rocking Agent Venom with Knull. Great. Like I'm gonna get to turn the tide. This fight. Hope. Fights house up. I'll make it out of this. I do. Last fight, I got Surfer. It's Surfer versus my Knull, but not able to get there. Past that damn Wolverine. Yep, load up in the middle. And that may be the best way for me to run, honestly. Okay. Took another L. Wow. I just can't get over the hump for some reason. Last one. Wow, that means the folks that I'm expecting to catch a dub with is taking an L. Put my Wolverine team on Wolverine because a lot of them are not running Magic. No, it takes another L. I would definitely going with a greed. Oh, the Sentry is holding his own. Knull is seems to be underperforming for some reason. Not quite sure why. Okay, he is running Magic as well. Goodness gracious. Let's go ahead and pick up. Yeah, we almost done with this thing, so at least get an emblem out of here. That'd be nice if they put the Black Order emblem in here. But of course they didn't, but at least it's leveled up, so that's a good thing. I don't think there's nothing else really on the list to do. Got story, and I really don't even mess with that too much no more. So, suppose we'll go out to some otherworld battle. Anywho, chop it up for a few more minutes and then we'll go ahead and get up out of here. How these otherworld battles roll, because I do kind of want to see more PvP Knull performance with this conquest before I pull it off of them. I'm gonna do some studying and see what other CTPs I want to move around, and then we'll probably just pop that that joint to unequip CTPs and make some moves and do some testing and see who's best with what. We're also going to start working on the symbiote collection, team up collection, kind of help him out there. Give him some additional pierce on top of the pierce that he's already getting from the uniform or passive or built into his kit or however he gets it. And yeah, that should give him some additional stuff. We'll build that symbiotes for HP. Not so much attack. We'll build it more for defensive stats, things of that nature. See if we can help him hold up a little bit better. He is performing a lot better here. Coming out later, got a lot of symbiote support. I'm kind of keeping an eye on how quick that Wolverine is getting zeroed, because if it persists, I may switch him out for Carnage. Or Spidey. But most teams are rocking Universal, so Spidey doesn't stand a chance against a lot of them other ones. Getting the victories here. He was getting ass handed to him in Battle Arena. Maybe I need to reevaluate that team I'm running him on. Definitely reevaluate the CTP I'm running him with. Okay, he's holding up good. He's holding up pretty good. Okay, game over. Wolverine is squashed. May run Carnage in there. Makes the most sense. Yeah. I'm gonna switch him out for Carnage. At least the chain hit damage and the chain hit reduction may help him a little bit. Let's see how this works. And then maybe that was it. Maybe I just had the wrong battlefield buff on Wolverine. Got zeroed right quick. Does have a better artifact, so that is to be of note. These, even if they're both getting zeroed out off rip, my Wolverine's always gonna, or my Carnage is always gonna outlast my Wolverine by at least 2 seconds. I think I got like a, or at least 1 second. I think I got like a 5 or a 6 star on my Carnage. I think it's 5. That's at least another second. Trying to bounce back, but just can't. Holding up a little bit better here, but still gets wiped. And who knows, maybe with the Conquest, Venom may be a lot better. I mean, Venom Carnage may be a lot better. We actually get the dub there, so that's nice. I actually thought about tier 4 and Agent Venom. And he does provide support PvE and PvP for symbiote specifically, but still, it's a lot of mileage to be got out of that, especially since you know, you can run your Venom in ABX and ABL as well. So not a small, insignificant amount of mileage. And he may be another character that's better with the Conquest. I mean, with the competition. So that's the other thing. I kind of want to get my hands on a couple of those, so I can bounce those around on the characters as well. I bet not lose this fight. Me and Giant Man jump out there. Like, considering the state of the game, him jumping out there in the middle of that fight is so disrespectful. Okay, Carnage. Okay, still no action. I will say this, at the very least too, he buys everybody a little more time to get their skills on off cooldown. So some pros to it. Okay, so looks like the debuffs are kicking in. Yep. Let's see how it rolls. They actually lost. Wow. Are we demoted? That is why I didn't switch my team. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys once again. Y'all like, comment, share, sub. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think about sneak peek number 3. Got the seasonals coming along with Shala Ball, so interesting. Hopefully there's some other stuff coming along with it as well. Maybe some new game mode stuffs, maybe some you know, and no telling. Maybe some multiplayer for zombies, something like that, which was kind of promised, but you know, yet to be delivered. So we'll have to wait and see. Patch notes should be dropping tomorrow night. So yeah, as soon as we find out, we'll bring you guys some content on it as soon as we can, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me, well